Nice.
Yay.
Alright, and then this is where I'm not gonna get the third bonfire. I'm just gonna go upstairs, unlock a whole bunch of stuff, and call it good. For now.
Yeah.
Because I've got other things that I could do in the Road of Sacrifices that's a lot lower level, a lot easier to do.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes a lot more available to me.
Then touch the pig.
Oh. It's gonna take me a while to level up. Of my attunement. Okay, another spell slot.
I don't care too much about I forget what I was gonna say, but like Estus Flask or Estus Shards too much.
Oh.
But again, I forgot what I was gonna say, so ha. The Titanite shards at this point, I think it is more so.
Oh, so much poison. Or, yeah, poison.
Yeah, but the poison. I don't care too much about the poison right now because the poison doesn't deal a lot of damage. It's just
Yeah.
more so it's kind of an annoyance. And then like if you get really low, you want to make sure that you are in a good spot where you can heal, because that guy earlier took me down to a tick, and it was almost like the poison was going to kill me at that point.
Oh.
So it can get really dangerous in combination with high burst damage. It's the same thing
Yeah.
as that Lothric Knight at the very early stage.
Uh-huh.
But the Lothric Knight, he just burst. Man, he just bursts.
Whew.
So I've got quite a few different things I have right now. I'm not going to head back, though, until I have enough.
Ooh, I just got iron flesh.
Iron Flesh is pretty good, but then again, it does negate mobility.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can tank damage, but this game isn't really about tanking damage all that much.
No.
And we got the Wolf of Farron.
Titanite shard.
And then here, I'm not going to worry about the old demon until I get some more upgrades. Then I'll come back for him.
Yeah.
Especially when you get past the ice dude that barricades off from the Forbidden
Mm-hmm.
area. This area in particular, you get so many more areas that unlock and open up to you. And it makes it more so worth it to not do the hard stuff all in one go, but to go around and get all the smaller things. Like these bugs. Oh boy. No! Oh, I completely fudged that one. I have to come back again.
Ow.
Well, that was funny. See, if he's gonna just play passive though,
Oh, come on. I don't like this Black Knight thing, whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
the Black Knight.
Yeah.
You have Black Knights and Silver Knights.
Whatever that dude was called by the,
He has the big sword.
no, the, went over by a castle type crumbled castle piece.
Crumbled. Are you
Uh,
talking about in the Crucifixion Woods? There's a knight off
mm,
to the side.
no.
Okay.
I'm in Farron Keep. Whatever this, the one that has the vampiric shield. Or
Ah,
that dude, yeah.
okay. Yeah, Dark Knights. Yeah. Interesting. I think you got the name right off the bat.
I did?
Yeah, because there's Dark Knights and Black Knights. Because the Dark Knights are the ones that are decrepit, and they have that big wide sword. That's short. It's a short sword, straight sword. But the big black guy, which I'm gonna have to go and get the Black Knight with the giant sword. I think it's like a colossal sword or something like that.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
But yeah. But you're talking about those Dark Knights where they have that red shield that pop up and
Yeah.
yeah, they like to parry you with that.
I got the Sage's Coal. I will deal with you in a moment, dude.
I like the fact about like the Guinevere Knights, which are the Silver Knights, and the Black Knights.
Oh, he followed me. Woo.
What? Did no one respawn? I'm confused.
You're confused?
I'm confused. Like there should be the bug and he should respawn in this area. I'm probably just going to reload the area and see.
Okay.
Because I have quite a few souls. I'm just going to go ahead and level up.
Run away from this dude. I don't like you. I don't like any of these gurus.
Oh, the worst one is the one that I was just mentioning where he grabs you and then he sits on top of your head.
Yeah.
I almost died a second time.
Oh, no.
I don't like those guys. Those guys just, man.
Oh, get me to a campfire. Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and go back and level up.
I am safe at a campfire.
Gosh. Especially early, just being able to level up. Leveling up should be your number one thing that you really should focus on.
Yeah. How many Titanite shards do I have? I have 6 of them. And I could give the blacksmith the sage coal that I got.
Oh, I need one more. Oh, I need one more. I believe I have some Estus shards, though.
Wasn't he?
Give coal.
Well. What's the undead legion
Wow.
doing with a cult? I suppose you should know. Hardly is it.
Reinforce my weapon. Yes. I got it to tree now.
Yeah, upgrading your gear is so useful.
Don't have.
Pretty be careful.
I don't have any more, I don't think.
Okay, so I just hit level 20 on Vigor, Endurance, and Dexterity. From here, I'm actually going to go back to Vigor, then Endurance, and then go full-on Dexterity after that.
Yeah.
So what I mean by that is I'm going to take Vigor. I'm actually not going to go to 40. I'm actually going to go to 27 because 27 is the maximum that you get ish to like 1,000 health, and then after that, when you go to 40, it's like you only get 1,200 health.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, I'm just going to go to 27. And then when I'm following up on endurance, I'm going to take endurance all the way to 40, getting the maximum amount of stamina I can get, which is 160. And then dexterity, I'll take up to 40. And then I'll see if I want to continue along the dexterity route, or if I want to do vitality all the way to 40, which only takes 25 levels, and then get dexterity up to like level 80s and above. So I'm going to mainly
Yeah.
be focusing on dexterity.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got 20 on endurance and 20 on my vigor. I'm working on attunement.
Okay.
And then I'd have to do some faith, but that's gonna take a while.
I'm going to go back. I'm going to just double check real quick on that bug because I don't know why, but that bug wasn't there last time. And it's like, do I have to just reload the area? I think you have to reload the area, and then it'll go, okay, well, that bug is still there.
Yeah.
Because there are 6 Titanite shards that you can get early, getting the Lothric sword up to +5. I focus on that secondary, which
Uh-huh.
I only need 1 Titanite shard next to be able to get the Lothric Knight sword to +3, and then from +3, then I can go ahead and go from +3 to doing the large Titanite shards.
Yeah.
So from here, there's actually 2 large Titanite shards by these bugs up here. So I only got 1 of them so far.
Mm-hmm.
The other bug that I missed had the other one, and he should respawn. So I'm thinking it's just a bonfire. Yep, you have to just go back to the bonfire to be able to get the second one.
Okay.
That'll increase your melee damage. So there's my second large Titanite shard. The other one is actually going back to the High Wall of Lothric and going for the Lothric Wyvern. So I'm actually going to go and do that real quick too,
Oh.
just to snag that third. So there is 6 before you get to the Abyss Watchers or the Deacons of the Deep or anything else like that. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm like, I just immediately swap out with the Lothric Knight sword and I just really start smacking the Lothric Knight's sword. And then of course with the Farron Coal as well, we'll probably do that in the next one, but I'm going to go ahead and go and grab that. And that increases my damage as well, because then I can do a sharp infusement with the Lothric Knight sword.
All right.
So I'm just going to go ahead and grab that dragon. Grab the dragon by the tail. All right,
Yeah.
so High Wall of Lothric,
The
which is
dragon is still there anyways.
Yeah.
Awesome. I don't even have the knight's crossbow.
Grab the dragon by the tail, start spinning him around, and throw him off the course.
I
Mario.
don't think I have anywhere else to... Yeah, standard bolt to do other than the dragon here, but I don't even have the knight's crossbow. This.
You don't have the Lothric Knight crossbow?
No.
Okay, this is an iron round shield. Why am I so lucky? Why? There is a mimic here as well. I forgot there's a mimic. But you got the deep battle axe from him.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Alright. Now this is the fun part.
I think the fire actually shield breaks them, which is nice.
What do you mean? Oh, why does it put the standard bolt there? There we go.
I love fire. Oop, wrong thing. No, you do not enchant your weapon, mister. And that is it. I need to get the knight's crossbow.
The nice thing about the Knight's Crossbow versus the Lothric Wyvern is that the Knight's Lothric Crossbow actually has electric on it, which is very deadly to these Lothric Wyverns. So it actually takes very little time to
Oh,
actually chunk them down and actually kill them.
awesome.
That's exactly why. It's one of the earlier ones. That's exactly why we farmed it too in the beginning.
Yeah.
I got 99 arrows with your name on it, Dragon.
Does it just take 99 arrows?
You can use 99 arrows, but I make sure that I have enough bolts. So I've got 99 standard cross bolts and then wood cross bolts as well. That
Uh-huh.
way, if I do end up running out of the standard ones that deal more damage, then I have the backup ones, which don't deal as much but can still finish up the job.
Okay.
I should check on how many I actually use. Because you can only hold 99 of one type at one time. So if you
Oh.
have an excess, let's say 300 standard arrows, you're only going to have 99 in your inventory at that time. If you go back to the bonfire, it will refuel up to 99, but it won't put any more in your inventory. And I'm almost done.
Awesome.
So this is another one as well that'll give us another Titanite chunk. Or Titanite shard.
Shard.
A large Titanite shard.
Ow.
There we go. Okay. So I have remaining 34 standard bolts
Uh-huh.
with a unranked basic knight's crossbow that you can get off of any knight. And it only took me 34 standard bolts. Again, I would definitely have backup bolts just in case it takes you a little bit longer for that
Okay.
exception. But I only used 65 standard bolts to take down the dragon.
Awesome.
So again, though, I would just make sure that you have extra because the wood bolt doesn't cost very much to be able to get a whole bunch of wood bolts.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, now the dragon is actually going to stay off of this wall. Another Titanite shard, I can go ahead and get my Lothric Knight sword up. I'll probably still use my basic sword, though, when getting rid of the knight so that I can get the keen or the sharp infusion for the knight sword.
Yeah.
That way I can go ahead and do that. But yeah. Lothric Knight Sword, though, that is going to be amazing. I could probably do a heavy version first, and then come back and do a dex version later, but
Ow. I got an ember.
I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade that so I don't forget it for next time. It does take a little bit to actually upgrade it, but again,
That's
if
fine.
if I end up forgetting, I'm not gonna know if I actually did it or not or whatever else. All right. +2.
Lothric Knight Shield. Oh, I was hoping for the bow. Crossbow.
Okay, I don't have any raw gems. And right now it's not the best, even though it is a +4.
Hmm.
Go ahead and organize my storage box. I can't believe I'm gonna leave the iron round shields in here and just see how many I get, because that is still ridiculous. All right.
I don't think I even got the iron round shield yet.
Oh. And then of course, isn't there something that increases your intelligence? I think there is.
I'm not sure on that one.
Okay. Alrighty. And then, of course, yes. So right now, that Lothric Knight Sword actually does a little bit worse. So we're at 197 on the physical on this one. And then we're going to have to get that Sharp Infusion, because right now we're only at 170, 81. 181 versus 197. So we're dealing more damage with the raw longsword. But again, I'm going to get that Farron coal, infuse this, get more damage off of it, and be able to swap over, which I love the Lothric Knight Sword. It's just such a good one. Such a good one.
Yeah.
But again, we're going to have, this is going to be the ring setup for quite a while. So introducing you to growth, because this adds more souls. Estus ring, which this adds a lot more healing. I believe it's like 20% or if not 35% bonus healing. So this really helps with just getting your health back. Authority ring with being able to receive more stamina recovery speed, so that you're not waiting for your stamina to come back as fast or as often, which is it's just a solid one for the authority ring. And then depending on what you're doing, so I'm going full light here. I'm trying to stay as light as I can possibly. This gives me, let's see here what my weight is right now, out of 30, so it's about a 10% bonus increase in physical damage off my raw longsword. So this gives you at least at 15% to 10%, depending on what you're holding and how much weight you have. So if I got rid of this, it'll increase my weight. But again, this is very little. It's only weight of 1. So not too much.
Yeah.
But it does increase my Flynn's ring, which just gives me a lot more damage, especially early. But yeah. And then of course, next time we're probably going to be more so focusing on getting that coal. Again, just trying to upgrade my equipment, trying to upgrade my weapons, and then probably progressing on through there. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
are you at a good point?
Yes.
Yes. I love this. I can't wait again for next time and just being able to just run it. This is something in Dark Souls 3 where we had a lot of issues with kind of editing and other things in between.
Mm-hmm.
And when videos take more of your editing time, it leaves a little bit less intrigue for the player to actually playing the game. And I like where we're at now, because we don't have to do as much editing as we used to do. I mean, what editing we used to do took so much more time versus just playing the game and just being able to enjoy the game while you're playing it and not having to focus too much on just trying to edit, trying to do the videos. And this for us seems to be working a lot better, especially too, it keeps me more entertained with actually what's going on, what's happening, versus having to do as much editing as what we did before. So this is really,
Yeah.
really nice. And two, for us, for the editing, it seems a lot more fun too, just for the editing. It's just like, just we wing it, you know, we wing it, and it just feels a lot lighter. It feels a lot better. And just for us, especially coming back for the next episode, it keeps it coming where we're not taking such a long break between the episode, and we're just more so just get back into the game, keep on practicing. Because otherwise, if you take too long of a break, your sword gets rusty, and you don't have the skills that you used to have. And this really keeps your skill level intact and being able to continue the game.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, is that all the time that we have for this episode?
Unfortunately, yes.
And we will see you guys in the very next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.